Did you start boot camp?
And when did you start puking?
I didn't throw it up today, actually. But I woke up about 5:30. I got over here about 5:40. And boot camp had started at 6. We had to be recorded at 6. So everybody was out there about 5:55.
Marcus, this is your second one, so you kind of have an idea of what to expect. Going into it, does that make it easier, kind of knowing what's ahead of you, or does it?
Oh, no.
It doesn't?
It's difficult no matter what. You just got to get through it. I just feel like it's mental. Once you just put your mind to it and just say you can get through it, you can get through it.
And do you get nervous? I mean, do you get the butterflies, or does just knowing what's coming?
Oh, no, I ain't nervous. I already know what's coming. I feel like I know what we're going to do. It's just tough.
How was Coach? Good energy?
Yeah, great energy.
Yeah. That helps?
Yeah, it helped a lot.
For you individually, and maybe for your teammates, what's the toughest part of this? Is there one part of boot camp that you absolutely dread, or something that sticks out that you know it's going to get you?
Probably talking when you're tired. It's hard to speak up and help others. That's the big thing about boot camp. He just wants you to help each other out. It's hard when you're bent over and you're tired to still try to bring your teammates up.
Anybody an obvious leader in there? I know it's early and I know it's just boot camp, but did anybody jump out at you? Maybe yourself?
Probably the Garrett.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How come?
Just him being through boot camp, knowing everything, knowing every drill, what we're about to do. Just talking to the young guys, telling them to keep pushing.
Earlier this summer, people said he was talking more.
Yeah.
Is he doing that?
Yeah, he definitely talking a lot.
Does it seem natural, or is it weird for you because he's so quiet these last couple of years?
Well, actually, not with me. Me and LeJoy be talking a lot, so
Okay.
he's not that quiet. But yeah, he's been a leader lately. He's been talking. He's just been helping the young guys out a lot.
Last year you had some senior leadership. This year you've got LeGerald back. What's it like having a guy that's been through it before?
It's great to still have somebody on your side that been through everything and seen almost everything. So anytime you go through it, you can just ask him for advice.
Surprised that he's back?
No, I'm not. I was kind of surprised no team really wanted him. That was very surprising, but when he didn't, I knew he wanted to come back.
So did he call you guys and let you know, or did Coach break the news that you're going to have him back?
Actually, I thought he was actually going to come right back, but then Coach did tell us, like, yeah, we feel like the Gerald come back.
Does boot camp affect your schedule the night before? Do you go to bed earlier now?
Oh yeah, of course. You have to go to sleep. I usually go to sleep around 3 in the morning, so now I have to try to go to sleep a little earlier.
Like 2?
Like 9?
Yeah, like 10.
You did?
I went to sleep by 11.
Wow, that's pretty good.
When you usually wake up on a normal day?
I can wake up by 9 and I have energy. It's just waking up at 5:30. The energy is just different.
How the young guys today? How did they respond? The freshmen.
Oh,
You
they
guys are-
responded good. I mean, they was at that learning. They was working hard. I just said it's hard to talk while you're tired. That's the only part I feel like they were struggling on.
It seems like every year veterans will say, we can't tell the young guys how to prepare for this. It doesn't matter what we tell them. They got to go through it. Is that true? Is that how you felt last year and how you feel this year too?
Yeah, I was telling them, like, we was running a couple sprints. I was like, this still ain't gonna get you ready. They was expecting to run sprints and just not be tired for boot camp. I'm like, nah, and no matter what you do, you still gonna be tired. It's still gonna hurt.
For guys like Doak and David, how much more of a test is it boot camp for those bigger guys?
It's harder for them, I feel like, with them not just being able to move as quick and things like that. That's probably the only thing with it. But Doak really been working real hard, and David too.
So what's the regiment? I mean, what kinds of things did you guys do today? We hear the word boot camp, but what does that really mean?
It's really just like defensive things, I feel like. Just being able to jump to the ball, help defenders, knowing how to go up ball screens, down screens, things like that.
You guys have been talking all summer about how competitive it is because of all the depth, all the talent, all that stuff. Does that show up in boot camp? Do you see guys competing, trying to be first in drills, trying to be first in sprints? I mean, does that competitiveness show?
Oh yeah, of course, especially when we're running sprints, that's about it. But everything else is more like a team thing.
Right.
But in sprints, yeah, I feel like everybody really pushing and trying to come across the line first.
Yeah.
Marcus, are you a college football fan?
Oh yeah, big man.
And what do you think about what's going on in here?
Oh, I think we're playing great right now. I feel like we had pooped the first game and we're undefeated right now. One of my close friends, Mike Lee, so I definitely watch football a lot. Football is my favorite sport.
He looked like a running back on that, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that's what I told him. I said, I don't know where he got that juke move from. I was
Madden?
asking. Probably Madden. He's very good at it.
He could be a running back, right?
Probably so.
Who'd you grow up rooting for? College football.
I'm a huge Alabama fan.
Oh, okay.
I was a huge Alabama fan. But I was once a Texas Longhorns fan. Vince Young was there.
There you go.
Did you play in high school? Were you a receiver?
I played in middle school, but when I got to high school, my coach didn't let me play football too.
What position you play?
I played receiver and safety.
How did you and Mike become friends?
Just had a couple classes together. That's about it. We just got close like that.
You hit like he does?
Oh no.
It's pretty funny, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he's very funny.
What do you think of all the people picking Kansas first or second in the country?
I feel like that's great, but I feel like we still have to go out there and improve ourselves. We're very young, and I think a lot of teams probably try to come at us tough because we're young. But I feel like we're ready for anything.
This year's team built a lot differently than your first one. Was it pretty obvious already?
Oh yeah, of course, just with all the bigs. Last year, every time we had to be careful with Doak, knowing that if we got beat off the dribble, Doak could get a foul trouble early, things like that.
When if Kansas plays Alabama in a bowl game, will you be rooting for Kansas?
Ooh. I think I wouldn't even care who won the game. I'd be happy anyway.
How'd you become an Alabama fan?
I don't know. I think it was because of my uncle. I feel like my uncle was like a running back coach, and I guess Alabama always produced good running backs. So I was always just an Alabama fan.
No SMU down the street,
no
right down the street.
Late night isn't a weakness, so what do you think about that as helping in recruiting? Is that a big deal?
Oh yeah, of course. I feel like when recruits come late night, they have fun. They like the atmosphere, the fans, and things like that. And I feel like we get to spend time with them, have a little fun, play video games, things like that.
That's obviously the first practice for real, right? But does boot camp make it feel like it started? I mean, is it?
Yeah, but not really. I feel like when we're doing boot camp, we're not really just practicing.
Right.
But the practice after late night, them get real right there.
Do you play defense on late night scrimmage, or do you kind of take it easy?
I think we're gonna play defense this year. I think it might be a little competitive out there.
Is that what depth does?
Yeah, that's definitely what it does.
Did you come to that as a recruit late night?
I didn't. I wasn't into that. I really didn't like missing school, actually. I just like being at school so much that I never really wanted to leave.
And then
All right.
how's your shot? We always ask it.
Oh, it's getting better.